Alrighty, welcome back. We have two quests nearby here that we can turn in, or at least progress. So, the first one we're progressing is the Fate of Stars. Sorry, let me write that down because I'm stupid. Fate of Stars. Okay. I'm talking to Unukalhai, who's helped us or guided us before. I see we are the first to arrive. No matter. Your colleagues should be here anon. They were wise indeed to keep this area under surveillance. Had the Garleans slipped by unnoticed, I dare not think of the consequences. Archon Y'shtola set forth for Oz's law when it became apparent that Legatus was attempting to breach the barrier, and arrived to find that he had succeeded. We must hope that he has yet to find his prize. And now a cutscene starts. It's us and... oh, here comes Kryl and Y'shtola and Urianger. Well met, Unukalhai, and thank you for answering my summons so swiftly. Mercy, we shall all be glad of your presence should we meet with the 6th Legion, as seems all but certain. As you may be aware, this facility houses some of Alleg's most advanced technology. Accordingly, Urianger sought to deny the Empire easy ingress by weaving a ward of singular potency. Not singular enough, it would seem. I would be surprised if the Legatus had not reached the core laboratories already, says Kryl. 'Tis passing strange. I wove the ward in accordance with the most closely guarded teachings of the Archmages of Charlian. Naught was left to chance. Naught. 'Tis well known that the children of Garlemald have no talent for arcane manipulation, nor hath the Empire more than a cursory knowledge of sorcery. That they should succeed in unraveling so complex a skein of magecraft, and with such surpassing swiftness, 'tis passing strange. That it is, Urianger, but 'tis a mystery for another day. Archon Y'shtola has the right of it. Before all else, we must move to safeguard the knowledge which enabled the Allegans to harness primal energies. Of particular concern is the Genesis expression, an aetherochemical formula that allowed the scholars of yore to create a substance from nothingness. I know of no such formula. Whence came by you this information? From your enigmatic master, perchance? He did furnish me with that morsel, yes, and knowing exactly which prize the Legatus now seeks enables us to predict his position. Do you not see? We have been gifted the perfect opportunity to remove the head of the entire legion. Of an entire legion. I didn't think you quite so bloodthirsty, Unukalhai. Surely safeguarding secrets should take precedence over slaying Legatuses, says Kryl. Kryl's sentiments reflect my own, yet the two objectives need not be mutually exclusive. What say you, Urianger? He's thinking, deep in thought. The two gals look to him. Urianger, says Kryl. Ah, forgive me. My thoughts were bound up in idle imaginings. In answer to thy question, my lady, I am content to be led by thee in this matter. Kryl walks to the operating console. Touches it. It kind of lights up a little bit more than it already was. Right. I've enabled the facility's teleporters, shall we? You dwell on the matter of the barrier, says Y'shtola to Urianger, still deep in thought. I do. Verily, 'twas a warding spell of labyrinthine intricacy, the brainchild of the head of the students of Baldesion himself. Even the most learned Archon would require some several moons to disentangle such an enchantment. To do so in mere bells would require some preternatural power akin to the very echo itself. I didn't take on Urianger's voice as much as I would like to, because he's a deeper. Well, not that deep. Milady, I fail to understand your concern. Operate the facility terminal. The terminal has been activated. Prepare to teleport into the Etherochemical Research Facility. Oh, it's a level sync battle. Cool, let's do it. I'm on Dragoon, so I'm hoping it's not going to be hard, but... fuck, I haven't played Dragoon in so long. Guardians strike for the heart of the facility, and the Legatus spearheads their charge. We must be swift in our pursuit. Oh. Okay, I guess I'm lead here. What's my, what's my AoE? I don't remember. Is it this? Is that my AoE? It is, okay. Alt 2 is my AoE. Alt 1 is my normal jump. Alt 3 is my, like... Oh, that's an AoE too. It's a line, but it's on a cooldown. Okay. What do we got going on here? Legatus himself is here. After him. Indeed, we saw Shadow kind of darting off. We've got a mech warrior to contend with. Why can't I hit it? What just happened? I shall contend with this foe. Press onwards, my comrades. Orion J is taken on the mech by himself, so I can't target it anymore. It's your normal kind of like spear-handed, 1.5 story, 2 story tall mech, you know. There, it's Van Hydrus.
In the name of the Emperor!
Kinda wish I was on a tank. Round these, well, here's round these bitches up, but still, I don't know if the tank would be smart. Gosh, they just keep coming. I'm glad my ranged attack is like the same on every character I play, because it's my middle mouse button. Go. I will stand guard over Mrs. Kryl. She went down apparently. Shit. Okay. It's just me? Oh, Y'shtola's with me. She's my healer. Dragoon plus healer. Seems pretty good. We got a Legion Colossus, one of the like tall, humanoid-looking mechs, thick body, giant sword. Got some cone frontal attacks. Not really much of a big deal. I think oh god. Okay, I can't dodge this, can I? I'm gonna stand in Y'shtola's dome here as a self-detonate is trying to go off. Thank you for your dome, Y'shtola. You're a scholar. Well, you're not a scholar, you're a white mage. The central laboratory is up ahead. Shall we? Something like that. That's not exactly what she said. With a cutscene here. After the Legatus. Oh, we turn behind us to find we're being chased by kind of a drill arm little mech. And still they come. She holds out her staff in front of her. Press on, Mercy. I will handle this. Indeed you will. You got skills to pay the bills, yo. You are a badass, Y'shtola. Those pale, like, white eyes still concern me, though. So we're approaching... Oh, no, we're seeing the Legatus approaching this, like, tall... like, engineered mechanical sword that's punctured the ground. I've exposed the bones of their work. Now to extract the marrow, Regula Van Hydrus says. And we rush up to him, and he notices us from behind him. We whip out our weapon, ready to attack. Even in the moment of my triumph, you persist in your misguided crusade. So be it. I shall present my prize to the Emperor alongside your head. He takes gigantic sword from his back. And that's not that gigantic. It's about, normal for a person of his size, which 6.5, 7 feet tall. I don't know. Heavily armored. I've never done this before. This is, as far as I remember. Burn all my shit, yo. Try to dodge out of this. Oh, I did not dodge that very well. Let's take out these turrets. It only takes like one hit.
Savages.
Yeah, turrets go down easy. I am healing myself somehow. Dodging is like, he's moving across the area, around the area. Oh, there he is. There's a craziness. Oh shit, there's fire. Ah, no. Yeah, don't be in the fire, idiot. Riley, goddamn. Do you even play this game ever?
There is nowhere to run.
Nope, nope, fire bad. Run.
Can you withstand this?
He seems to like do these weird kind of teleport things across. Oh, call him back.
In the name of the Emperor!
He leaves these fire patches when you do want. Oh shit. He says this. Oh, that's wide. Holy shit. Maybe it was a proximity fire circle attack, because it didn't take a whole lot of damage having moved away from it by quite a bit. Right. I mean, I'm not taking much enough damage to be scared. My weapons exhibitors exist for a reason. Oh shit, he summoned like this gigantic cerulean glowing tiger thing. Servant and Kindle. I should probably kill this up first. Let's find out if I can do it first. Yeah, I got it. It's down to point one. It's just gonna. Yeah. Did like nothing because I killed it. But then he still does half my HP in a follow-up attack. But he's doing the and we got a cutscene. It's over. He's got one hand down, one knee down. Enough. Mercy, Y'shtola says, running up to us. The Tomelith is unbreached then? The Tomelith is unbreached then? Unbreached then? Sorry, I'm trying to get her voice down. The Legatus stands up, kind of shambles, tries to shamble slowly toward the direction of that mechanical sword in the ground, the tall red. But Kryl and Unukalhai stand between him and the sword. Y'shtola says, Kryl! She's worried. My wounds will not slow my blade should you seek to bar my path. And you would slay me, no doubt, but it would be your final act, says Kryl. You walk up behind Legatus, threatening him from his backside. Orion J is here as well, as is Y'shtola, obviously, because she was with you. Surrounded in a pentagonal formation. What madness afflicts you, Eorzean fools? The Emperor but desires a means to shackle the Icons and their destructive appetites. Why do you rail against your own salvation? It is not for man to wield such power. The primal energy your Emperor seeks to contain would be as kindling waiting for a spark. Forget not the White Raven, Legatus. Like thee, he presumed to wield the power of a lag, and invited the calamity in so doing. This star's fate is too important to be decided by any one man, a war-mongering savage least of all, says Unukalhai. Have care, boy. You speak of my Emperor. He's still kind of in like a half attack stance, but dying here in defense of his honor will not further his cause. He takes his left hand behind his back to grab something, holds it out in his palm, and shines a bright white light that kind of blinds all of us. And he is gone when the white light extinguishes. Well, well, I appear not to be dead, says Kryle. Ugh, ow! She's kind of doubled over a little bit, and Y'shtola goes to tend to her. Kryle! Excuse me. I may have cracked a rib. Or two. But I'll be fine, honestly. Our foes gave no quarter. Had Unukalhai stinted in his defense of thee, thou mayest be certain thy hurts would be far worse. Everybody smiles towards Unukalhai, the short, kind of boyish figure. I could do no less. Mr. Kryle is here at my behest, after all. Y'shtola shrugs towards Kryle. Toward Kryle, fuck it. The secrets of Alag are safe for the present, though. 'Tis doubtful the legatus will return to Garlemald till the prize he coveteth lieth in his grasp. Then we must redouble our efforts to protect this place. Kryle and I will place additional seals upon the tomolith. Everyone nods at that, and they go to work. Unukalhai starts to walk off with us at his side. Unukalhai, says Kryle, as we walk off. Kryle closes her eyes. I appreciated you staying by my side. Thank you. Unukalhai kind of... He's wearing a white mask. You can't see his facial features, but he looks abashed. 'Twas not, he says. Kryle, like, Oh, please, it was a good deal more than that, and you know it. Now let me help you. When a woman thanks you for saving her life, the customary response is, you're welcome. Unukalhai turns back to her, looks up at her, kind of nods his head down again, though. You are welcome. Y'shtola giggles. Urianger gets a little bit of a smirk. He is still a young boy, after all. Maybe 12-ish? 12-ish. In stature. I don't know how old he is in real life, but his dealings with women seem to be around the 12-year-old age, so who knows. He and I walk off as the three others kind of figure out what to do with this power source. Let's speak with Unukalhai outside of the cutscene. And as we start to speak, Urianger comes out. Urianger, are the new wards already in place? He shakes his head. My colleagues yet toil upon their enchantments. I come unto thee in secret, that I might question thee outside their hearing. Question me? I would speak with the one who undid my subtlest magecraft, he who invited an imperial legatus into this facility, in hopes of engineering the man's demise at the hands of the warrior of light. You accuse me of masterminding this day's events? He nods. The plan may have been thy master's, but the deed was thine. Thou didst lure the legatus of the 6th Legion into a trap from which he was not intended to emerge. It is plain to me now that thy seeming opportunism in proposing his elimination was feigned, and that his death was the object of thy plan from the first. And you have proof of this, Unukalhai says, crossing his arms. Thine own words betrayed thee. Thou didst speak of the Empire's desire to claim the Genesis expression, the existence of which even the learned Mistress Kryle was ignorant. Whence then did the legatus come by such definitive knowledge? And then there is the matter of mine unraveled ward. None save one possessed of an otherworldly gift could have so swiftly effected its dissolution. Know thee of another blessed with such? Assuming these accusations have merit, what then? Full many times and oft doth the pursuit of truth lead men down darkened paths. I take no issue with thy purpose. 'Tis but thy method I would call into question. In the Garlean Empire we have a common foe. Hadst thou deemed to share thine intentions with Mercy or Mistress Cryle, 'tis like that we would have closed the trap with less risk to life and more success. He shakes his head. I sought to use the most dangerous secrets of Alag as bait. Who among you would agree to such a reckless plan? None, and with good cause. Irrespective, thou wert remiss in thy duty to thy comrades. I note with some disappointment that in matters concerning the primals and those who would control them, the cold rationality upon which thou so pridest thyself in conspicuous? Yeah. Sorry. The cold rationality upon which thou pridest thyself is conspicuous by its absence. Know that the salvation of this star is an end too vast for any one of us to accomplish alone. Shouldst thou fail to trust in thy comrades, I foresee thy actions precipitating some terrible misfortune. Indeed. He turns to you. My sincerest apologies, Mercy. Urianger is correct in his suspicions. It was I who orchestrated this encounter with the Empire. I would ask that thou forgive Unukalhai this transgression, and keep mention of it from Mistress Cryle. 'Twould be a pity for one foolish decision to wither their budding camaraderie ere it had a chance to bloom. And at that, Mistress Cryle comes. There you are, you rotten idler. When Y'shtola realized we were struggling with the wards alone, she was absolutely livid. Ah, never mind the warring triad. I have awoken Archon Y'shtola's tempestuous wrath. In supplicant mood shall I return at once, and there atone for mine indolence. Cryle giggles. She likes the way Urianger speaks. Who doesn't? Come, Mercy. It is time we return to the Rising Stones. Urianger and Cryle go back into the teleporter. And I assume we are to go with... But I got another thing to do here, so... Jump on the mount, yo. We've flown up to like another level, a couple stories above. I might not have had to, but there's supposed to be somebody literally right here. Is it below this level we're supposed to meet them? Because I don't think we're getting to a lower level than this. Ruh-roh. I don't know where to go. That's kind of annoying, actually. What level am I supposed to be at to turn this in? Could be this one. This actually looks like it could be at the right level. Eh? No? You fucks, man. Like, goddamn. Turning in these quests sometimes is a pain because I don't know what level I'm supposed to be at to do it. Okay. There is literally nothing below here. You fucking cocksuckers. Oh my god. Present the Allegan Tombstone of Theology to the verification node on the flagship. In theory, I'm at the flagship. There's literally nothing below me. So let's fly up slowly. Looking at every freaking level that we can. Oh god, I'm like caught in the flagship. Okay. Is there a way to get in here that would... No. No. How about here? In theory, there would be a way in through here, but there's not. Okay, that's fine. Let's get back outside. Fly up some more. Oh, shit. Okay. This is a level where we could theoretically turn it in. But there is... No, there's not even a place to land. Okay. That's good knowledge, I suppose. Still no place to land, so why am I trying? you test if there's a place to land? By trying to land. If you can't, there ain't. And there's only going to be quests to take and turn in if there's a place to land. Because the game does not make you accept quests. Come on, really? Right here, really? There's nothing? Then the fuck, dude? There's nowhere to turn this in. Like, what the fuck, man? Fucking dude, I hate this game sometimes. Actually, this is the first time I've ever had this kind of an issue. Where I can't figure out where to turn the quest in. I'm gonna have to look it up. Okay, screw it, dude. Rising Stone. Okay, no. Hold on. A Fiendish Likeness is what this quest is called. A Fiendish... Yep. It's from Unukalhai. Present the Allegan Tombstone Theology to the verification node. Wait, to the verification node? You mean the thing that I've been using to get to these random, not random, but to get to these battles? Is a verification node? Nope, that's a facility terminal and an entrance. Okay, I'll be right back. Real quick. We are doing a Fiendish Likeness verification node on the flagship. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna turn off the audio for a second. It's not from me, because I'm watching a video, gosh dang it. We got the quest from Unukalhai. Here's my mouse, okay. The verification node is... Wait, where the hell did you get to here? That doesn't help at all, dude. Doesn't help at all, man. Oh my god. Wait. Enter... hold on. Which, um... Minstrel's Ballad, Thornton's Reign, Singularity Reactor. What is this quest for? Unukalhai, wondrous technology and abilities and machine creation provide. Take the tombstone to the flagship of Azizla. Dude, like... Which is the fight against, would it be Raid? I think it'd be a trial, wouldn't it? A Singularity Reactor. Which is Minstrel's Ballad, Thornton's Reign, I think. Because they look the exact frickin' same, except a tiny bit lighter for the... You know what? You know what? I'm done with that, dude. I'm just gonna... It's like, no, yeah. I don't care. Bye. Okay. Let's go to the Rising Stones. 409? Sure, let's just take that. I don't care. Okay. Let me turn back on that. Cool. Okay. Wait. Where are you? You're in here, right? Get out of the way. Okay, let's speak with Unukalhai. Turn this mother effer in. This is actually probably, well, no it's not, because, whatever. Once again, I must apologize for acting without your consent or counsel. As a gesture of repentance and a sign of good faith, allow me to share something of myself with you. As Urianger suggested, I possess the gift of the Echo, though it is of a nature different from yours. Regardless, I would use my gift for the self-same purpose, the salvation of the star, and nothing poses a greater threat to the world than the proliferation of primal harnessing technology. This I know only too well. What I'm about to divulge concerns the fate of another star entirely. On this other world, a magic was devised that allowed the realm's champions to use a stone known as auracite to contain the power of primals. So armed, these heroic souls conquered god after god, oblivious to their weapon's fatal imperfection, its propensity to bleed primal energies, and with each victory the heroes changed, transforming at last into fiends of endless appetite, insatiable in their hunger for ether. They ultimately went to war over the star's ever-dwindling life force, and fought until there was nothing left. Thus, as Urianger so astutely observed, when I am faced with those who rush to embrace power unchecked, I lose all semblance of rationality. Know that my master, too, cares deeply about the fate of this star. I am his servant, his instrument, sent here to ensure that the same tragedy does not consume another world. The fate of stars is complete. That is where we're going to end this video. Even though he's got another quest for us, I'm done. All that searching for that other stupid quest end was annoying as hell. So, I will see you guys next time. Have a good night, day, whenever you're watching this. Have a good life. I'll see you all later. Goodbye.